today. So today we're rounding out our theme on energizing meditations, and it's good to just mention here, this is not about like getting huge jolts of energy, but more about refilling the tank. Um, so just kind of stopping at the gas station, giving you more to get to the end. And today I'm going to ground that a little bit more into some yogic philosophies or energy language. So if this doesn't work for you, just throw out whatever I think I was about to say and just practice as you will. But in yoga, there is life force energy called prana. In some other cultures, it's called chi. And the idea is that when we get depleted of prana, that's when we start to feel burned out. It's when we feel like we can't get up in the morning, or we have all these other issues that kind of come with it. And so there's a specific meditation that helps to give you more prana. So in yoga, energy moves in five directions. It moves up, it moves down, it spirals in, and it spirals out, and it also moves inward. And we're going to be focusing on bringing energy inward. And we'll use that through the visualization of light working with the breath. And you can apply esoteric meaning to this if you want to. If this is, the universe or God or whatever filling you up, if you believe in prana, you can think about that. You can also just think about it as, the sun gives energy to the planet, and this is just a way to just help absorb that subconsciously. So it can be as deep or as not deep as you want it to be, and I hold no expectation for you either way. If you want to know more about the other directions, you can pick up my book. I talk about the values or the movements of energy in that. So, but for now, we're going to do a prawn meditation, which is about bringing that energy into the body. Good feels all around. So sit comfortably, relax, let the eyes close and settle in. And feel your feet on the floor, your seat in the chair, the support of the planet beneath you. And all of the structures between you and the planet. So yes, you're sitting in a chair on a floor, but there's the support beneath that, the support beneath that, that all goes all the way down to planet Earth. And feeling yourself supported, just relax a bit more, let go a bit more. Shoulders drop, the jaw relaxes, your eyes soften, your belly softens, relaxing your legs and feet, your arms and hands. All the muscles in your face soften. The space behind your eyes, the chest, feeling that support. And tapping into deeper support or another layer of support, be aware of your breath, the breath that has been with you every moment of your life, working with you consciously and unconsciously, but always there, flowing in and flowing out. So no matter how it's showing up for you today, whether it's deep or shallow, effortful or effortless, just feel the support of your breath. And as you're feeling into your body and breath, just noticing how you are feeling energetically. And perhaps you're feeling a bit depleted these days. Now, being depleted does not mean that you're not feeling restless or anxious. It's just that there's less gas in the tank. Of course, it also might mean that you feel low or unenergetic, depressed, lethargic. You might feel all of that, but still feel calm. That's okay. Whatever the answer is or answers are, just being aware how you feel energetically in this moment. And then touching base with your mind, what thoughts and emotions are present, what activity and movement or non-movement, what judgments and frustrations, what excitements and celebrations, what's happening in the mind, where does it go when it wanders, how do you feel when it comes back? And just accepting the mind for as it is in this moment. And then drop your awareness back into your breath. And we'll even the breath out, starting with a low count or a low length of breath, a short breath. So inhaling for the count of two, one, two. Inhaling for the count of two, one, two. And just continue that easy two count breath, just establishing an even rhythm without much effort. And as this two count breath feels easy, you may want to extend the breath, maybe inhaling and exhaling for the count of three or four. Taking your time as you inhale, taking your time as you exhale. Inhaling and exhaling for equal counts, equal lengths, and feeling this even breath become effortless or more so over time. And you may get to a point with the count you're at right now where it feels okay to make the breath even longer. So maybe inhaling for the count of five or six and exhaling for the count of five or six. There are two ways to expand the breath. One is to bring more breath in and push more breath out with each inhale and exhale. And the other is to slow down how quickly you are inhaling and slow down how quickly you are exhaling. I recommend the latter, slowing down the breath, taking your time to reach that higher count. Inhaling for a certain number of counts, exhaling for an equal number of counts, allowing this breath to feel a bit more effortless with each breath. Now you can stay here with this count wherever you're at. I just want to invite you, if you'd like to make the breath even longer. So if it works for you and you don't feel anxious at all, inhale for the count of 7 or 8, and exhale for the count of 7 or 8. Now, if you do extend the breath and you do start to feel out of breath or anxious or panicky, go back to a count that worked better for you. It's okay if you don't reach 8 counts today or ever. And we'll continue this even breath for about 1 more minute. Continuing for about 1 more round of this even breath. And as you complete this exhale, you can let it go. No more counting. And just seeing the breath, noticing it as it adjusts. It may want to stay at this bigger capacity, the slower movement, or it may not. And notice the movement of your body as you breathe, expanding and contracting, pulsing. And become aware of the surfaces of your skin. And imagine that your body is surrounded by sunlight. You may even feel some warmth on the surfaces of your skin. And we'll begin to work to bring this light into your body in a specific way. And so with your inhale, imagine that the light is drawing in through the surface of the skin and coalescing or coming to a center at your heart or the center of your chest. And then as you exhale, take that light from the chest and spread it into every cell of your body. Drawing light in through the surfaces of the skin to the center of the chest with your inhale. And exhale, feeling that light spread into every cell of your body. And notice where in your body you feel tension, pain, or soreness, and just send a bit of extra light to those spaces. Notice what spaces in your body you tend to forget about or ignore. Don't come to mind as often. Send some light to those spaces. There may be some parts of your body that have been working really hard lately. Send some light to those spaces. Remembering that the mind is also in the body. So as you spread that light to every cell, you send it to the mind as well, drawing it in through the skin to the heart, and from the heart to everywhere else. And so maybe in the mind, there's been some stress or worry lately. Send some extra light to those spaces of your mind. Maybe there's some parts of your mind that have been working really hard lately. Send some extra light to those spaces. And maybe there's some spaces in your mind that have been ignored, haven't had as much face time with you, or have felt resistance against. Just send some light to those spaces. And all the while, you are filling this vessel, you, back up with this life force, back up with this light, returning your system to a vibrant, potent state, healing from feelings of depletion, Maybe even feeling a sense of restoration as this light fills you. It may even start to feel like the light is moving independent of the breath, more continuous circuit to the heart, from the heart to the body, an endless flow, one that could be present always. And know that this flow of energy is always here. But sometimes we feel cut off from it, disconnected. And so if that happens, you can always return to this practice to tap back into that endless flow of life force, feeling yourself fuller. Feel the breath moving in your body. And when you're ready, begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. And bring the palms together, rub them together, creating heat. Take the heated palms over the eyes, brushing over the top of the head and down the neck, slowly bringing yourself back to the space around you.